Okay, good morning, everybody. We got something new for you today, literally, fresh out of the box, practically. Tom here, our outstanding rider, is got himself a Nicote Beast 2, and so far it's proved to be a beast on his battery. We've just driven 9.5 miles.
That's correct.
And okay, so, and we've used 2 bars out of 5 bars on his bike. Well, okay, go ahead and give me the specs what we did.
Yeah, from elevation 1500 to 3900, 3947 actually.
Mm-hmm.
And we ride for about 23 minutes. The max speed about 48 miles an hour. And that's it. That's where we are. I mean, you know, we'll see how it's gonna be.
Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're doing basically a range test on this because Tom has no idea what it is. His gauge may be completely different than mine. I mean, it is because he's only got 5 bars. I've got 10 bars on mine. So we're going to run it up the mountain. As you can see, the mountain. Let's see. I think you can see the sun. Anyway, we're heading up towards Poli Poli. At about 40%, we figure we should turn around. You don't want to go to, say, 30%. Oh, you're mean. That poor chicken trusted you. Anyway, so Tom, as you can see, doesn't like chickens.
No, I love them. Yeah, great species.
And they're very good to eat, huh? So, yeah, this is the Nicote Beast, and it supposedly has a range of 70 miles, so which would match my bike. And you want to tell me something about the bike, like the motor size, and do you know what a maximum wattage on your motor is?
I don't know shit about.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a 4-speed bike. It's got a clutch, you know, so it's not anything like mine. How much did you use your clutch coming up?
Not at all.
Just left it in 1 gear the whole time?
Yeah, I put it on gear 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to get the max speed. And I believe the max speed is about 70 miles an hour.
Right.
So you don't need to use the clutch, but it's useful when you are in tight turns. Basically, you're disengaging the motor right away.
Right.
Which is good. And for someone who is not used to ride electric bikes, you know, it's a lot of power, instant power. So for beginners, first, second gear would be probably great. But if you put there, you know, only third gear or fourth gear, it's gonna give you the max speed, and you don't have to use the clutch at all.
So it'd be more like my bike in eco mode.
Yeah. Well,
you know, so.
Yeah, this one doesn't have any modes. Basically, it's on full speed or full mode.
Right.
Or the max mode all the time.
So. Yeah, so it's a nice looking bike. You know, it's a little bit smaller than mine. You don't know what the seat height is on it offhand.
Well, actually, I believe the frame is the same as Honda. But what they did, they use only 1 pipe over here instead of 2 pipes. Other than that, I think it's pretty much very similar if you take a look how the frame has been made.
Right, and your battery, you don't know, I thought you'd said once before in your shop it was about a 4.3, which would match.
Yeah, I don't know the specs from top of my head, but you know, I have it in the
you have it at your house?
On the website, yeah.
Oh, you have it on your website?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your website? You want to?
e-motorusa.com.
Okay, so this is your website right here.
That's correct.
Is that that's a dash.
Yeah.
motousa.com. Okay, so you can go to that and you can get all the information, all the particulars and the specs and the sexy stuff about this bike, and know what to do. So yeah, what I want to hear today is how your gears, how you feel on your gears once we get up there.
so peaceful.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are doing their practice, or probably that guy's learning to fly. So, yeah, I used to hang glide here, and this is where I learned to fly hang gliders.
Yeah, they are not coming from the top. I see they are
No,
coming
no,
from.
it's just the beginner hill. That's where I started learning too. You know, you get it going, get a nice little breeze coming up. This one's probably even newer beginner. That guy started up the higher point.
Yeah.
So let's see if they can. They're getting ready to pop that chute, I think. Anyway, chickens, you guys are awful brave walking around. Yeah, and we don't have any food, so.
Oh, they have a lot of food out there.
Oh,
Because the guys from paragliding
uh,
company, they are bringing food for them.
oh,
That's why you have so many roosters over here, like about 30, 40.
mm. So your chain runs pretty slack. That's a bigger back sprocket. That's interesting.
Wow.
And what's your top speed on this supposed to be?
70.
70, okay. Yeah, I can get up to probably 80 on this one. But once I get in the middle and upper 70s, the bike starts getting a little squirrely. So, and this is a street legal bike. Tom, look at that brand new license plate. Tom took it off and polished it on his shirt before we...
Sure. There is another one.
Oh, that guy took off higher. Yeah, so up here, Poly Poly, you can see there's a plethora of things to do. Back up above us, right up there where that car is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bunch of guys that come up here with remote controlled airplanes, and they've got little gliders. There's one just launched. I doubt if you can see it because it's so small, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're coming in for a landing here. This guy's going to set it right down there on that, pretty much the flat space. Oh, he's coming in a little high, but looks good. Good. Oh, he's going down to the far end of the landing area. Right on his ass.
We call that hard landing, butt landing.
Yeah. Hey, any landing you walk away from is a good landing. Yeah. Now, what's this? Is this just tape? Is there?
No, it's a plastic over. So
oh, okay. You just didn't peel it off.
I
huh?
didn't peel it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a new bike, so I just left it as it is.
Yeah. Boy, it's a damn nice looking bike.
Well, let's see what we can do.
Yeah. Well, let's get going. We'll go to 40%, and then we'll stop and take a think about it.
I'm so curious.
Going home won't be much of a problem because if your regen works, then we should be able to get to.
It was clutch.
Yeah, I figured that. Okay. Okay, he's off like a rocket, and so are we. way up here on the right, I don't know if you can see them. There's the little model airplanes. There's remote control airplanes and gliders. Check it out here. Way cool. They got a little Woody and a parachute there too. I'm going to turn you guys off right now. I want to save you mostly for the dirt. Okay, everybody, we just went 3.6 miles, and according to Tom, he's now down at 40% of battery on his gauge, which is insane. You know, I mean, 3.6 miles should not eat up almost, what, 25?
We were 64, 64, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 64 to 40.
And you're 39, so 25%
yeah.
you just ate up.
Yeah.
So either the gauge is a piece of shit, or the bike.
Yeah, but I don't need to risk it.
Yeah, no. So we're going to turn around and head back down, see what we get in the way of regen. I guess I won't turn you off. This is going to be a short-lived adventure, apparently. So, man, bummers. I mean, so this thing probably has a range. Let's see, what were we at? We were 9 something, so you're at 12. You may have a max range of 30 miles.
Well, what I know from the factory, what they said, basically the battery needs to learn, and you know, it didn't have any cycles yet.
Right.
So they say every for the first charging cycles, the battery still is very fresh, so it needs to be charged, recharged, charged, recharged, and after 10 initial charges, you will start to see what the battery can do.
Yeah, so for the initial test right now, this is not looking real good.
Yeah, well, because it was never tested. I mean, it was never, this battery was never in, this bike was never in.
Right, right.
So it was just charged, basically.
Okay, so we're going to head down the hill and see where we get once we get back to his house, because he may end up with a lot more power than he thinks. Okay, so Tom should be, hopefully his bike has regen and will pick up quite a bit of energy on the way down. I haven't, I've still got 10 bars, so this is very disappointing. another couple peg lighters. Hey Tom, try not to use your brake, because if it is regen, then you're wasting energy every time you use your brake.
Okay.
So just
Question is, what gear would be the region if?
well, probably the lower gear is going to generate more.
Yeah.
You know, but you may not have any speed at that point. You know, it may be so much drag.
Okay.
But the lower the gear, the more the RPMs are going to be going down. So that should generate your most. Yeah, we actually need to check this thing out and find out, you know, how that works. If there's a.
Or what we can do as well, we can, if you would like to, you can continue to the top, and I can go down there and get my bike and
You mean
meet you
go
up there.
get your truck?
What?
Get your bike.
Yeah, like go home, get my real bike, and meet you up there. If you like to ride, because I don't want to, you know, ditch your Sunday riding.
Well, the other option is I've got another video that I wanted to do about the truck. So I was going to go up to Kahakapow and do that maybe today.
Okay.
You're welcome to ride your other bike with me on that one too if you want.
Okay.
And we'll just do some puttering around and you don't want to waste your
Okay.
You want to get home, don't you? Okay.
Yeah, well.
Let's go.
But we're not gonna go on the main highway. I think it would be better if you're gonna go on the right side.
Okay.
You know what road?
Right. I know
Yeah.
which road you're talking about.
So when I put the bike on the first gear, now, whenever it starts to go like more speed, it kind of like brake by itself.
Good.
So there's some kind of limitation or whatever, like.
That's got to be the regen.
Okay.
Because otherwise it'll freewheel.
But it was really like same thing like when I'm stepping on the brakes.
Yeah.
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 Same feeling.
Mine doesn't do that much. I mean, you may get a lot more regen out of that low gear.
Okay.
And that's what you want. And you should notice an increase in your battery bars. You know, maybe by the time we get back down somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, so it was very noticeable.
Good. check that out. How fun. Okay, they're coming in for a landing right now. That was nice. I got the landing of those guys coming in.
39%.
You haven't used anything.
No,
Well,
but I didn't. It didn't gate anything. So it didn't really bring anything.
I
Not
wonder.
even 1%.
Yeah, I wonder if it's generating or not. It seems.
Yeah. So even when I put it on the second gear,
Yeah.
when I was really like about 30 miles an hour, there was some kind of like
Motor drag.
yeah. So I heard it. I feel that. So there's, I don't know, maybe it's because it has a gear, and every gear's got some kind of
Drag.
max or whatever.
I don't know. A car will coast it with gears. So I'm thinking that you've got regen, but I could be wrong. I mean, I really don't know.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be dragging. I mean, you should be able to coast real easy.
Well, when I put it on third gear, fourth gear, it didn't have any limitation, so it was going really nicely. So I believe it's only first and second gear because there's some kind of max for it or whatever. But when I put it on third, fourth, it was different.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to make it back.
You'll make it home.
Yeah.
I mean, because we didn't use anything on that last
Right.
3 miles. So, well, shall we head out?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and you go in front. meters are you at now?
37.
37? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so you need 2%.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You've used 2% since last mile.
How about you?
Mile and a half. I've still got 10 bars.
Fuck! There's something wrong with your bike.
You know, you're right. You're using a lot of energy because you're hauling ass.
Maybe
Yeah.
I am too fat for it.
No,
Too heavy.
I don't think that's it. I think, you know, you're heavy on your throttle.
I am.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing.
But you know, if I am on my other bike, like the street bike, I am always kind of like full throttle, and I don't really see any movement on the gauge.
But that's your street bike.
Yeah.
It's got gas in it.
No, I mean the street bike, electric bike.
Oh.
So it's
Well, it's either the
totally
battery's
different.
brand new
This is
or
very sensitive, and that one is like different. Anyway, one more time.
I don't think it's you're too fat, because going downhill you're not burning any energy hardly. I mean, you're not burning that much, but you're heavy on your throttle.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting used to it, I think.
You're not getting used to it? Well, the one thing the bike taught me is it taught me to slow down a lot.
Yeah.
You know, just, which is good, because I wanted to. At this point, we were about 2 miles from Tom's house, and the camera died. We got to Tom's house, and he was just at about 29%, which is um, pretty anemic for the amount of miles we went. We figured we did about 33, 34 miles. He had 33 something, and I had 34 miles figured. So that's the best that bike can do. I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Aloha.